It's been about a month since my last video, and I've spent that time hunting Pkers in the wilderness who are in exceptionally high risk. Today we're going to be adding up all the total loot and seeing if we can reach a bill in PKs. Hopefully we can get at least close to the target, but before we get into that, I just want to remind you guys we are going to be doing another Dragon Claw giveaway on this video. So if you would like a chance at getting a free pair of Dragon Claws, just leave a like on this video, comment down below with your username, and of course subscribe to the channel. We're closing in on 60k. We have a lot of kills to get through, so let's just jump right into it, and I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, not really sure what this guy's gear was, but we ended up getting his toxic staff, so already we're up 10 mil. Big 61 with the Crossy for the kill, and that's another 56 mil in the bin. That's a total of 66 mil PK'd so far, and we're only a minute into the video. No way we just smited this guy for a crossbow. We ended up getting a huge combo spree with the Crossy, and then we finished it off with an AGS whack. No special attack needed. That's another 33 mil added to the pot. The amount of zeros at the end there was so tilting. This guy only needed one freeze to hug me around the tree and get a log, but at the end we ended up taking him out. I'm not really sure why he didn't go south. He was only a couple levels away from being able to teleport. Maybe he didn't have one on him. I'm not really sure what the reason was. All I know is that his loot is in my bank and that there is another 50 mil added to the pot. I've been avoiding PKing at some of the wilderness bosses because the amount of AoE damage, stuns, slows, and knockbacks that they do can be really off-putting and annoying in a true 1v1. When you're trying to 1v1 another player, you don't really want to have to deal with an NPC getting in the way or hitting you a random 50, but from time to time it can benefit you, and a lot of people do PK over here, so I decided to give it another go. And just like that, Callista helped me secure the kill. Nothing crazy off this guy, he was only in Mystic, but he did have a +1, and that's another 20 mil added to the loot collection. Back to the Rev Caves we go, and I found this guy named Anger Issues who's using a Zaryak crossbow with a Void set. So I don't really have to worry too much about Crossy in this fight because obviously he would be risking it, in which case we can probably play a little bit more dangerously and try and secure the kill. With just one sip of Superstore remaining, I managed to secure the kill. That could have been really bad because if he even did a little bit more damage and forced me to use that last sip, my bruise would have drained all my stats and I would have risked my Bofa if I got smited. We ended up getting another 50 mil and we're almost at 25% of the way to our 1 bill goal. Before we go any further into today's video, I just want to take a quick minute to talk to you guys about a new game that I've been playing and today's video sponsor, Clash of Clans. Clash of Clans is a popular mobile strategy game developed and published by Supercell. It was first released in 2012 and has since become one of the highest grossing mobile games of all time. In Clash of Clans, players build and upgrade their own village, train troops, and battle against other players in real-time multiplayer battles. The game has a variety of different units, including archers, giants, dragons, and much more, each with their own strengths and weaknesses. Players can join clans with other players to coordinate attacks and defenses, or participate in the clan wars against other clans. The game also features a single-player campaign mode with various challenges and obstacles to overcome. As players progress through the game, they can unlock new units, buildings, and upgrades, allowing them to build more powerful armies and even stronger defenses. Clash of Clans also has a strong social element where players are able to chat and interact with other players from around the world. Overall, Clash of Clans is a very fun and addicting game that requires a high level of strategy and thinking, careful planning, and overall a willingness to succeed. Clash is perfect for gaming on the go, or if you love strategy games, Clash will have you thinking steps ahead of your opponent as you build and control an entire battlefield. So why not give it a try? Right now you can use my link down below in the description and download Clash of Clans absolutely free of charge and start building your military today. If we're going to make 1 bill in one video, we're going to have to step it up a little bit. 30 to 50 mil kills are nice and all, but we're going to have to get some bigger numbers if we want to get to that 1 bill mark. I found somebody willing to do some risk fights at the 44 portal, so we geared up and let's see how these go. .42 bolt for the headshot, and that is a GG. We got some crazy bolt RNG there at the end, especially with the Crossy mixed in. Makes a deadly combo, whichever combat style you use. And we got 107 mil loot from that. Definitely pumping these numbers up a bit, and we're going to do a rematch. Since I was already up 100 mil from our last fight, I gave him the chance to make even more money and asked him if he was down to double up. This time we both grabbed the Eldini ward, so now we have the Crossy Eldini ward, max gear with the ACB, and the risk gear is going to be well over 200 mil, and let's see if we can get that 2-peat. Judging by the tracker, I was up 170 damage, but for some reason I only had 2 sips of brew left, and we ended up getting a very lucky kill. If he had any food left on him and he even got 1 freeze on me, I was pretty much toast because I was completely out of food and restores, which means it would have made my escape even harder. We got well over 200 mil from that, and now we're over halfway to our 1 bill goal. What a crazy kill. That definitely could have gone either way, and I'm just lucky that we made it out on top. So far, we're up almost 400 mil risk fighting this guy, and he wanted to do one last fight. I hopped on my main, which is my max cape account, and decided to go for the 3rd time. We're both going to be using the Crossy again, but this time the gear setup is going to be a little bit different. We have primordial boots, a face guard, and a more strength bonus heavy setup. Let's see if we can get that 3-round knockout, and maybe, just maybe, we'll make it to this 1 bill goal. Good fight, man. A huge barrage as he steps down the ladder, only a couple spaces away from freedom, and we got another 100 mil plus kill. My bolt RNG throughout all these fights has been really, really good. Definitely had some luck on my side, but now our goal is just that much closer. Money is being made, and we're printing right now. Back to the Rev Caves we go, and this guy's been stream sniping me for weeks. I don't know how many hours he's invested into trying to kill me. Usually I just leave him because honestly it's kind of boring fighting the same person over and over again, but there was nobody to fight, so I decided to give him the show that he wanted, and we fought at the northern part of the Rev Caves right by the entrance. That was so incredibly unlucky. I would have been so happy if I killed that guy. He has literally spent weeks harassing me, following me every world that I go to. And then of course he ends up getting away just barely with 8 HP after I comboed him out and almost killed him like 3 times right before. Oh well, it is what it is. That would have been a nice kill to add to the pie, but you don't get them all. Since the new wilderness update came out, the most active Pkers spots are undeniably the wilderness bosses. The problem with these areas is that it's all in low level wilderness, so it's kind of hard to lock down and kill unless you get somebody inside the room where the boss is able to help out. And that's what exactly happened here. I explained it a little bit earlier, but sometimes you need to use that boss to your advantage. And we're going to see if we can take down this guy since I found him in the northern part of the Callisto cave. This means that both of us are susceptible to huge amounts of damage. And if possible, we can land the combo at the same time and maybe one hit this guy for a max set. And that is how it's done. Callisto banged this guy a 50 into the wall right as I fire surge Karasid, which left him really low hit points. And then the bear melee'd him right as he left the cave. He was unable to eat, and we ended up securing his kill without even being the one to kill him. That's another 42 mil key and another stream sniper down. Nah, I actually feel pretty bad for this guy. As he was running away, he turned around and shot me with the bofa. He ended up doing some damage, which ended up proccing my recoil and finishing him off. If he just ran south and teleported away, he would have had a 1 HP escape, but he ended up killing himself, and because of that, he lost another 110 mil. We're now at over 850 mil in our total pot, so if we get one more really big kill or a couple small ones, we should be at that 1 bill mark. I found this guy here in the crystal setup, quite similar to my own, Pkers by the altar. I think if we kill this guy, this will seal the deal. In order to lock down that kill, we had to outthink him. He was stepping with my seeds so that he could go for a log out, but instead of attacking him, I decided to seed twice. That way he would step on top of me, but while he was doing that, I would be moving one step ahead, and then we could get that final freeze needed to secure the kill. Another 120 mil loot, and that leaves our total at well over 900 mil. I think that we should call it there. I mean, that's basically 1 bill, and the video's at nearly 20 minutes, so I think I'm pretty happy with that. 1 bill secured, all in max kills. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like down below, comment, and of course subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/abyss. I PK like this every day. We do giveaways over in the live stream, and I'm looking forward to meeting you guys over in the chat.